50 or 100 or 200 people that are now traveling that little 50-foot wide gravel road, and it's a safety issue there. So I think as we move forward, we're going to have to be able to use eminent domain for public safety to get roadway. I mean, that's just one example. I mean, in my mind, you know, we've dealt with mental health with the jail for a long time, and there has not been a solution, and there still hadn't been a solution yet. But that's something in the back of my mind we need to deal with, because and it can't be just us. It's too expensive for the court to take it on. We don't have anywhere close to the money to make that happen. But if we're not working with the hospitals, the two cities, and trying to come up with a plan, but it takes money to do all that. And if you have zero fund balance, or even, you know, $10 million, that's a drop in the bucket for what those needs may be. I'm just saying that couple of 1.5 or 2 million in excess to balancing the budget that this penny will make isn't anywhere close to what we're going to need, and we're going to need it next year in the budget to balance it.
Thank you, Judge. We have a motion and a second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second.
I think it's safe to say we have a different perspective in what is time value of money that we're sitting on, the declining purchasing power of that money while we're sitting on it, even though I will say lately the short-term treasuries have been high, but that has not been the case. And if borrowing money is as bad a thing as you seem to represent it to be, Judge, why does Brazos County have $117 million in debt out there? And then the other question, now wait a minute.
Okay, you asked a question and I was going to answer. Go ahead.
Go ahead. But I mean, for the benefit, we all know where this is going, so let's just vote. I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe, and other commissioners believe it's appropriate to raise taxes. I don't. Let's vote and move on.
Well, I will tell you that, I mean, while debt has a place, and in large projects, we have borrowed money for large projects, and we may do that in the future. But to generally use debt for capital projects that we should be able to afford with fund balance, or in my opinion, is kind of like living on a credit card, or worse, living like the federal government does, where there's trillions and trillions of dollars of debt that our grandkids and great-grandkids will never pay off. So I prefer not. I think pay-as-you-go is a much more conservative way to do it. There's some instances that it's impossible because what it's going to cost too much to wait 10 or 15 years to try to build it up, and so then you use it for debt. Okay, you call for the question?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Okay.
Opposed? None motion.
I'm
You
opposed.
got it.
And then
I'm opposed.
I move that the maintenance and operation portion of the 2024 county tax rate be 0.381834 cents per $100 of value.
Second?
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
One vote no. Motion carries.
Okay. Then I move that the debt portion of the 2024 county tax rate be 0.037866 cents per $100 of value.
Second?
Motion made, seconded, discussion.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that since I've been on the court, when we adopted the first budget that I was in 2017, the tax rate was 4.850, and now we're going to a 7 cents tax decrease in rate since this tax rate. And so we have always been fiscally conservative and fiscally responsible. And I believe that this tax rate will meet our budget and do it responsibly to meet the needs and services of our constituents, and do what we can to ease the tax burden on our citizens. The big problem is the appraisal rate. And so
Okay, and was this the second motion as we were handed?
This is
Or is
third.
it the third?
third.
Okay.
Did we get the second one? I
Did-
guess?
Yes.
Well, we've only voted for two.
Yes,
We've only
well,
voted
this
for-
is
we
the
voted- We
third.
voted for the total tax rate. I voted against that.
Yep,
Did we vote on the maintenance and operation of
Yes.
.3818?
yes.
Okay, I'm lost then.
I just moved number 3.
All right. I'm going to vote for the tax rate because I think we need to at least indicate to the people that rate our bonds that we're fiscally responsible with regard to paying off our debt.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Okay. We will move on to number 7 is ratification of the property tax increase due to the adoption of the budget that will require more revenue from property taxes than previous year.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
One, but motion carries. Number 8 is Resolution 24.
Excuse me, can we go back to number 7, just to make sure that it was read correctly? There was a page that you needed to read for leveling the tax rate.
You want
Number 7?
Yes. It was in your packet. You just need to read that.
to, okay.
Sorry, it was in
You
your
want me to
packet.
read that?
Is this in part with the motion?
Yes.
Okay.
Ratification of the property tax increase due to the adoption of the budget that will require more revenue from property taxes than in the previous year. This budget will raise more revenue from property taxes than last year's budget by an amount of $9,704,651, which is a 9.05% increase from last year's budget. The property tax revenue to be raised from new property added to the tax roll this year is $3,440,032.
And that's a motion.
Yes, that's a motion.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
One, no. Motion carries. Okay, so I believe we're ready now to go on to Resolution 24-18, approving the budget for Brazos County Emergency Communications District.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is approval of fiscal year 2025 and 2026 Brazos County interlocal agreement with Emergency Medical Service EMS between City of Bryan and Brazos County.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is approval to mutually terminate bid 24-023 landscape maintenance with Rios Tree Service, Inc.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is approval of contract 24-145 Commissioners Court Agenda Software with Grenacious at Carsoft.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I meant to be in favor, excuse me. Bad timing.
You're in favor?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
taking a sip, sorry.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is award of RFP 25-010 insurance brokerage services with cyber liability malpractice. Recommended award is Alliant Insurance Services.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is award of RFP 25-011 soft drink, coffee, snack vending machines and services. Recommended awards PepsiCo, soft drink, automatic chef, canteen, coffee and snacks.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion.
I
Now, I'm
really
still
like
not
that
going to be able to get a Diet Coke.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is consider and take action on the Bryan Utilities permit install 3 poles and 459 feet, 3-phase overhead power line within the right-of-way of Straub Road, sites located in precinct 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is consider and take action on Metro FiberNet utility permit to install 220 feet of fiber optic duct within the right-of-way of Woodville Road, sites located in precinct 2.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A through C.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 23-24 budget amendments 47.01 through 47.09.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is personnel change of status.
Move approval of personnel change of status.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is payment of claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County 8204901 through 8205010 and claim number 9202184 through claim number 9202236.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. We will go down and to number 22 and is acknowledgement of the 2023-24 budget to actuals by fund as of September the 4th, 2024, and an acknowledgement of the 23-24 contingency budget to actuals by fund as of September the 4th, 2024. Number 23 is juvenile director's report on detention population.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 39 juveniles in detention, 28 males, 11 females, and 21 on electronic monitor.
That's an increase, isn't it?
Yes, it started to increase.
Thank you, Linda. Number 24, Sheriff's report on inmate population. Chief.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Our numbers for this morning is total of 884 inmates, 677 male, 127 female, 34 on monitoring.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Chief.
Chief.
25 is announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
Yes, I'm happy to announce that Unlimited Potential is breaking ground on their facility at 1115 Anderson Street. That's going to be Thursday, September 17th at 10 a.m., and the public is invited.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner.
Wanted everyone to know there's a 9/11 memorial ceremony at 5:30 tomorrow at Veterans Park. And just on behalf of myself, and I'm sure the court, Cindy, we want to express our sincere condolences for you at the loss of your father this morning.
Any other announcement?
Judge, if I can.
Sure. Oh, yeah, Jason, I remember that.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Jason Ware, Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator for Brazos County. Just want to take a few moments to talk about the dry conditions outside and what our fire departments are currently dealing with. I sent out a report yesterday to each of you with some numbers that we're looking at. Checking this morning, our county averages right now is at 609, which actually is up 5 from yesterday's report. Just some real particular information on that. When you get between 600 and 800 on that drought index, you are looking at, the potential for vegetation fires, grass fires in the county, and anywhere there's fuel. So keep in mind that on the low side we're at 458, which is a very, very small tip of Brazos County on the south side. So the rest of the county's in that 500 to 700 range. Spoke with the 4 fire chiefs yesterday. 3 of the 4 are in favor of checking week to week at this moment. One is in favor of a burn ban at this time, but the other three were, just check week to week. Over the last 7 days, there have been about 3 or 4 grass fires totaling about 7 acres. Speaking with the chiefs yesterday, they were not hard to control and they were easily contained. So my recommendation at this point is just kind of keep watching the numbers over the next week or so, and then evaluate the fire departments as we go through the next couple of weeks. We do have some rainfall forecasted, which is no more than about 30%. Francine looks like it's on a path towards Louisiana, so we'll have very minimum, if no effects whatsoever from Francine. Just wanted to update y'all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Would have liked to have gotten Francine to just rain on us a little bit.
We will move back up to number 20 and convene an executive session pursuant to the following: A, Government Code 551.0785, deliberations involving medical and psychiatric records of a county employee, and B, Texas Government Code 551.074, to discuss the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, dismissal of county personnel. And we need, of course, the court, Cheryl, chief of staff, legal, and HR, and the auditor. And the time is 11:13. Okay, we're coming back out of executive session. It's 11:25. There's no action to be taken from the executive session. Next item is to adjourn. It's 11:25. Thank y'all.